Okay, in this video, I'll show you how you can download Thunderbird as an email client to use it in your computer. Now, your screen and my screen might look slightly different, but more or less it's going to be the same. First thing is to go to Google, search for Thunderbird, enter, and then the first one should coming from mozilla.org. So it's an open source software. It don't need to buy any license, and it work better than any paid program, like Outlook, like I don't know, Fedora kind of software, all that, right? Thunderbird works the best on all computers. It works on MacBook. It works on your computer, Windows computer. But if you're using a mobile phone, it should has one of this built-in email client, so you don't really need to install anything in your phone or tablet or anything. This is just for computer. Once you click download, you can see it over here. It's .exe. Click on this thing, run. Now, if you're using Internet Explorer, you should know where you save it already, because it should pop up and ask you where you want me to save it. So if you're using Chrome, then it will pop up at the lower left-hand corner. Once you click run, all you need to do is click next, next, and install. So it will take some time to install the Thunderbird, but the setup is so much easier than any other software that you can find in the market. Once you've done, click finish, close your windows. Now it should appear one of the icon over here, so you don't have to every time you reboot your computer, you need to read the email again. All you need to do is click this thing. It'll give you some time to launch. Now, at your first launch, it will ask you, do you like to create a new email? All you need to do is to close it if you don't want to set up it right now, or you can skip and use my existing email. Okay, it will pop up this box and continue to log in your email from here. But I'll show you how you can add new accounts if you need more than one. There are a few methods. One is to click this thing and then go for a new message, all that, right? But easier way will be click on create new account, skip, then go back to the same steps. Now, I'll go back to my notes. Over here, I created a test account, right? So I'll copy, Control C or right click, copy and paste into this thing, and then I'll select everything, copy. Now, this is very tricky. Make sure when you paste it, it doesn't have an empty space behind it. So if you copy it like this, you can see there's an empty space right behind the password. Make sure you don't copy it, delete it, only copy the password. Now, if you paste in extra space, that is a password as well. They consider the password has a space in it. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you copy the exact password that you generated, you created, and then paste it over here. Now, for your name, usually I'll encourage you to put your name and your company name. For me, I'll put Shank and then a bracket, Web Hero. Now, this name doesn't matter what you put here. It's just that when you send email to someone, they will see this name first. Yeah. So I'll click continue. And then it will automatically detect what it is. So usually it will be IMAP, SMTP, your domain, and then SSL. Now, if you don't see things like this, you can click on manual configurations. Make sure you're selecting IMAP, not POP. And then you put in your host name. Over here is mail.webhero.com.my. So I come to this site, I put in mail.webhero.com.my, mail. Now you need to look into all the details. Once you make one mistake, it just won't go through. And then you click on, make sure the port is 993 and 465, and SSL and TSL. Now it could be selecting this star TSL. This is for those who do not have the SSL, the green color lock certificates, but your account should have one. So click on the SSL. Authentication, it can be auto detect or normal passwords, and then make sure your username is your full email address. Okay, for over here, Thunderbird already helped me to detect all the setting. automatically. If you're using Outlook, this will be a lot harder to do it. Yeah. So I'll encourage you to click use Thunderbird. You can click on retest and see if it's okay. Then click done. So it's done. So all you need to do is come to your inbox. You can see the first email is already in my inbox.